Dhanyavad Pranam. Namaste. All glories to Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. All glories to Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta Antya Lila, Chapter 5, Text 160. Taramadhe kahilum Rāmānandera mahima apane Shri Mukhe Prabhu Varneyandra Sima. Within the narration, I have explained the glorious characteristics of Sri Rāmānanda Roy, through whom Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu personally described the limits of ecstatic love for Krishna. (161) Prastave kahilun kavira nataka vivarna agyahana shraddhaya paila prabhura charana. In the course of the narration, I have also told about the drama by the poet from Bengal. Although he was ignorant because of his faith and humility, he nevertheless obtained shelter at the lotus feet of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. (162) Shri Krishna Chaitanya Lila Amritera Sara Eka Lila Pravahe Vahe Satta Satta Dara. The pastimes of Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are the essence of nectar. From the stream of one of his pastimes flow hundreds and thousands of branches. (163) Shradhakari ei lila ye pare sune Bora lila bhakti bhakta rasa tattva jane. Anyone who reads and hears these pastimes with faith and love can understand the truth about devotional service. Devotees and the transcendental mellows of the pastimes of Lord Shri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. (164) Shri Uparagunata Padiyara Asa Caitanya-caritāmṛta Kahe Krishna Dasa. Praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishna Das, narrate Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta following in their footsteps. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta Antya Lila, 5th chapter, describing how Pradyumna Miśra received instructions from Rāmānanda Roy. Chapter 6. The meeting of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu and Raghunath Das Goswami. A summary of this chapter is given by Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrita Pravaha Bhasya, as follows. When Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu went to the transcendental fits of ecstatic love, Rāmānanda Roy and Swarup Damodar Goswami attended to him and satisfied him as he desired. Raghunath Das Goswami had been attempting to come to the lotus feet of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu for a long time, and finally he left his home and met the Lord. When Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu had gone to Shantipur on his way to Vrindavan, Raghunath Das Goswami had offered to dedicate his life at the Lord's lotus feet. In the meantime, however, a Muslim official became envious of Hiranya Das, Raghunath Das Goswami's uncle, and induced some big official court minister to have him arrested. Thus Hiranya Das left his home, but by the intelligence of Raghunath Das, the misunderstanding was mitigated. Then Raghunath Das went to Panihati, and following the order of Nityananda Prabhu, he observed a festival, Chidadhadhi Mahotsava, by distributing chipped rice and mixed with yogurt. The day after the festival, Nityananda Prabhu gave Raghunath Das the blessing that he would soon attain shelter of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. After this incident, Raghunath Das, with the help of his priest, whose name was Yadunandana Acharya, got out of his house by trickery and thus ran away. Not touching the general path, Raghunath Das Goswami secretly went to Jagannath Puri. After 12 days, he arrived in Jagannath Puri at the lotus feet of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu entrusted Raghunath Das Goswami to Swarup Damodar Goswami. Therefore, another name for Raghunath Das Goswami is Swarupera Raghu, or Raghunath of Swarup Damodar. For 5 days, Raghunath Das Goswami took prasadam at the temple, but later he would stand at the Simhadvara gate and eat only whatever he could gather by alms. Later, he lived by taking alms from various chatras, or food distributing centers. When Raghunath Das's father received news of this, he sent some men and money, but Raghunath Das Goswami refused to accept the money. Understanding that Raghunath Das Goswami was living by begging from the chatras, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu presented him with his own Gunja Mala and a stone from Govardhan Hill. Therefore, Raghunath Das Goswami used to eat rejected food that he had collected and washed. This renounced life greatly pleased both Sri Damodar Goswami and Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. One day, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu took by force some of the same food, thus blessing Raghunath Das Goswami for his renunciation. Text 1. Kripagunaryaha kugra handa kupad udritya bhanja Raghunath dasam yasya svarupe vidhade nirtangam Shri Krishna Chaitanyam amum prapadye. With the ropes of his causeless mercy, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu employed a trick to deliver Raghunath Das Goswami from the blind well of contemptible family life. He made Raghunath Das Goswami one of his personal associates, placing him under the charge of Sri Damodar Goswami. I offer my obeisances unto him. 2. Jaya Jaya Śrī Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Lord Nityananda, all glories to Sri Advaita Acharya, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. 3. Ei Mata Gaura Chandra, Bhakta Gana Sange, Nila Chale Nana Lila, Kare Nana Range. Thus Lord Gaurachandra performed various pastimes with his associates at Jagannath Puri and varieties of transcendental pleasure. 4. Yadyapi antare Krishna viyoga badhaye bahirena prakshaya bhakta dukha baye. Although Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu felt pangs of separation from Krishna, he did not manifest his feelings externally, for he feared the unhappiness of his devotees. 5. Katha viraha dukkha yabe bahiraya tabaye vikalaya prabhura bharnanayaya. The transformations undergone by the Lord when he manifested severe unhappiness due to separation from Krishna cannot be described. 6. Amanandera Krishna Kata Svarupera Gana Viraha Vidhanaya Prabhura Rakaye Parana. When the Lord acutely felt pangs of separation from Krishna, only Sri Rāmānanda Roy's talks about Krishna and the sweet songs of Swarup Damodar kept him alive. 7. Ine Prabhu Nana Sange Haya Anya Mana Ratri Kale Bade Prabhuda Viraha Vedana. Because the Lord associated with various devotees during the day, his mind was somewhat diverted, but at night the pangs of separation from Krishna increased very rapidly. 8. Tanra Shuka Hetu Sange Rahe Duwijana Krishna Rasa Shloka Gite Karena Santavna. 2 people, Rāmānanda Roy and Swarup Damodar Goswami, stayed with the Lord to pacify him by reciting various verses about Krishna's pastimes and by singing appropriate songs for his satisfaction. 9. Alayoche purve Krishna sukhera sahaya Gora shuka dana hetu tarche Rama Raya. Previously, when Lord Krishna was personally present, Subal, one of his cowherd boyfriends, gave him happiness when he felt separation from Radharani. Similarly, Rāmānanda Roy helped give happiness to Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. 10. Purvayaiche Radhara Lalita Sahaya Pradhana Taiche Svarupa Goshani Rake Mahaprabhura Prana. Previously, when Srimati Radharani felt the pangs of separation from Krishna, her constant companion Lalita kept her alive by helping her in many ways. Similarly, when Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu felt Radharani's emotions, Swarup Damodar Goswami helped him maintain his life. 11. Ei dui janhara sobhagya kahana nayaya prabhura antaranga bali yanre loke gaya. To describe the fortunate position of Rāmānanda Roy and Swarup Damodar Goswami is extremely difficult. They were renowned as intimately confidential friends of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. 12. Ei mata vihare gora lana bhakta gana raghunata milana ebe suna bhakta gana. The Lord thus enjoyed his life with his devotees. O devotees of Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu, now hear how Raghunath Das Goswami met the Lord. 13. Veshanti pure Raghunatha yabe aila Mahaprabhu kripa kari tanre sikhaila. When Raghunath Das, during his family life, went to meet Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu at Shantipur, the Lord gave him worthy instructions by his causeless mercy. 14. Abhura shiksha te tenho nijagare yaya markata varagya chari haila vishai praya. Instead of becoming a so-called renunciate, Raghunath Das, following the instructions of the Lord, returned home and played exactly like a pounds and shillings man. 15. Ikare varagya bahire kare sarve karma dekhiya mata pitara anandita mana. Raghunath Das was inwardly completely renounced, even in family life, but he did not express his renunciation externally. Instead, he acted just like an ordinary businessman. Seeing this, his father and mother were satisfied. 16. Athura hoite Prabhu aila bhartaya be paila Prabhu pasa chali bhare udyoga karila. When he received the message that Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu had returned from Mathura city, Raghunath Das endeavored to go to the lotus feet of the Lord. 17. Enakale mulukera ekamle charikari saptagrama mulukera sehaya chaduri. At that time, there was a Muslim official collecting the taxes of Saptagram, purport. Formerly, when the Muslim government was in power, the person appointed tax collector would collect the taxes of the local zamindars, or landholders. He would keep 1/4 of the collection for himself as a profit, and the balance he would deliver to the treasury of the government. 17. Enakale mulukere kamlecha adhikari saptagrama mulukera sehaya chaduri. 18. Hiranya dasa muluka nila makrari kari tara adhikara gela mare se dekhiya. When Hiranya Das, Raghunath Das's uncle, made an agreement with the government to collect taxes, the Muslim chaudhuri, or tax collector, having lost his position, became extremely envious of him. 19. Varalaksha Deya Rajaya Sadhe Pisha Laksha Seturu Kichuna Pana Haila Pratipaksha. Hiranyadas was collecting 2 million coins and therefore should have delivered 1,500,000 to the government. Instead, he was giving only 1,200,000, thus making an extra profit of 300,000 coins. Seeing this, the Muslim Chaudhuri, who was a Turk, became his rival. Thus ends our reading for today. All glories to Sripad Bhaktivedanta Puri Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmala Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Sripad Bhakti Nishkam Shanta Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Sripad Bhakti Vigyan Muni Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai. All glories to Giri Govardhan Gupta Govardhan Dham Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.